Yizzo, you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. You feel what I'm saying? Now listen, man, you can tap in or you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest, and I suggest you tap in, so let's get right into it. Now, you already know time, energy are the highest forms of currency, my G. I know they got you out here chasing the bag, chasing that money, chasing that moolah, stacking that paper, that cheese, and that mozzarella. But always keep it in the front of your mental Rolodex. That time and energy are the highest forms of currency, my G's, at all times. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Big salute to all my day one investors, everybody that's highly invested in the channel, everybody that understands that we are growing this channel organically, constant elevation. We are on our way to the top. We are not stopping. Well over 30,000 subscribers, on our way to 40K. Big salute to y'all. Even bigger salute to all my newcomers, all my new subscribers, all my new investors, everybody that's making their way to Grown Man Business TV. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. But you are now at the Realest channel on YouTube, the Realest. I carved out a lane for the real, and I'm the only one in this lane. And if you merge into this lane, homie, we going to crash out. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Now, do me a favor. Wipe your feet off before you step into the big house. Always remember to do that. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. Make sure it's ringing every time we go live right here on Grown Man Business TV. Now, I mean, big salute to the chat, man. We got a lot to talk about today. You know, the DMs are on fire. The DMs are on fire. I've been laying low, doing what I do best, handling grown man business. And I woke up today, man. You know, this beautiful, beautiful day. Sun is up, shining. And I get some crazy information in the DM. I got to say, man, over 100 DMs today. I mean, I had to turn my notification bell off and all of that. So before we get into everything that's going on, man, I mean, before we get into what you see in the thumbnail and you see in the title with Big U and, you know, the RICO that has been, you know, put out there on the Rolling 60 Crips, especially Big U though, you know, let me do some things to the, you know, some customizations and all that. Y'all know, before we get into this talk, before we break this thing down, you know, I got to customize the chat. Because the higher ups and the elites, man, they've been really working overtime when it come to this channel. In particular, Grown Man Business TV. They've been working overtime. I understand that the dope is straight off the brick into the bottles. I understand how pure the dope is. So I get it. And I ain't mad at that. You know, let me customize this, man. Make sure we handle some business. But we going to talk. We gonna definitely have a talk, my G's. You know what I mean? It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be at all times, man. Yeah. So listen, man, you see that in the chat, right? Before you get in here with your Twitter fingers and all that, you get to typing and texting and commenting and all that. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you are in tune and locked in with the Realest channel on YouTube, my G. And if not, that's okay. That's cool. Get in the back of the class, close your mouth, and open your eyes. Because if you ain't subscribed to the channel, you ain't going to be able to talk about nothing when it come to this. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be, man. Make sure you hit the like button, the subscribe button. Make sure you are in tune with Grown Man Business TV, the Realest channel on YouTube. Now, I mean, yeah, it is what it is. Now, before we get into this, because I want to say something, you know what I mean? We're going to really have a talk today. But before we get deep into the angles, the different angles that led up to this very moment right here, I want to say this, because one thing for sure and two things for certain, we are not the police over here. We are not the federales. This is not DJ Actor Diddy and all these other bloggers. So, you know, these guys are all innocent until proven guilty. These are all allegations right now. You understand what I'm saying? You know, go to the court of law, you fight your case, and maybe you get proven not guilty. These guys are innocent until proven guilty. Now, with that being said, it is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. I told y'all, I was the first one to come to this application. I was the first one to come to this portal and tell y'all that Big U is cursed for 100 years. There is no outrunning the energy that y'all spilled on that concrete when y'all assassinated Nipsey Hussle over there on Crenshaw and Slauson. There is no escaping that. And it's time for everybody to really understand what we are dealing with in this realm right here. It's time for the youngsters. It's time for everybody to really understand that you don't just get to spill blood on that concrete. You don't just get to spill blood of a king. You don't get to spill blood, homie, and walk away and go into the sunset with you and your family. That ain't how it would work. Oh, yeah. Right here on Grown Man Business TV. I told y'all what Big U did. I told y'all he had his hands in the pot. And I told y'all that Big U was cursed. Crenshaw, the area, the district, is cursed for 100 years for what y'all did to Nipsey Hussle. And we gonna really break this thing down. I wanna really take my time and dissect this situation. Because again, right here on Grown Man Business TV, if you've been in tune with what I've been doing, if you've been in tune with the content, you know it ain't nobody spoke on this before me the way I spoke on it, the game I gave up on it. Now, again, I told y'all it's a curse. It's a curse. But it get deep, it get wicked, and it's always deeper than rap. You got to understand something, man. It is absolutely deeper than rap when it come to Big U. I told y'all Big U was a petty criminal. I told y'all Big U was an extortionist. I dropped my nuts on this content. I dropped my nuts on this channel. I dropped my nuts on YouTube. And I didn't have no worries in the world about telling y'all exactly what I was looking at. Yeah, do your research, man. Go look at my shorts. We're going to go through a couple of them. But I told y'all a long time ago that Big U had his hand in the pot. And you don't get to spill blood. Like, man, listen, man. To all the youngsters out there, you don't get to spill blood, homie, and then walk away into the sunset. You pay for it. Big U was cursed for 100 years. And it ain't take long for karma to do that boomerang. It didn't take long for the energy to do a boomerang. And it's deeper than rap. It's deeper than Nipsey Hussle. We got a teenage young kid. We got a teenage boy. A superstar high school athlete with Big U DNA under his fingernails. Oh, yeah, that means it's deeper than rap. It's deeper than Nipsey Hussle. It's deeper than, man, y'all got to scratch the surface on this. Nasty work, homie. Now, before we get into, the receipts, because you already know here at Grown Man Business TV, I like to keep the receipts. One thing for sure and two things for certain. In this day and age that we live in, talking ain't enough, homie. You need to make sure you keep the receipts. So we're going to get into a couple of receipts, but I'm here to tell you, it is no coincidence that the download started downloading. It is no coincidence that I was the first. Yeah, I got to stand on that. It ain't really about who did it first. It's about who did it best. But when it come to Big U, I did it first. Yeah, I wasn't scared of Debo. I wasn't scared of big draws. Nipsey Hussle being assassinated for the world to see caused the downloads to begin to download. And here we are, present day. Big U, RICO indictment. Big U is a fugitive of the law. He is on the run. Woo! Woo! And we're going to have a conversation. And don't worry, guys. Listen, I know y'all been yearning. I know y'all need that dope. A lot of y'all is going through withdrawals. Y'all ain't seeing that pure dope straight off the brick into the bottles in a few days. And when y'all go a few days without that dope, you start going through withdrawals. You start getting the shakes and all that. Don't worry, I ain't went nowhere. But I ain't your average YouTuber neither. I ain't gonna get up here and just get to talking for no reason. I ain't wasting no breath. I ain't wasting no live streams. We gonna stand on business each and every time. David is gonna slaughter Goliath every time, homie. I was never scared of Big U. I was never scared of big draws. Debo. We apply pressure at all costs. So before we get into Brick Baby, Big U, loose cannon, I want to say this. Y'all ain't figured out who Adam 22 is yet. Y'all ain't figured out who Vladimir is yet, DJ Vladimir. Y'all ain't figured out Y'all ain't understanding that those dudes are federales. Those are federal agents put into our culture to line y'all up every time. Y'all get on these apps and y'all get to talking to DJ Adam and DJ Academics and Vladimir and all of that, DJ Vladimir, and y'all ain't realized yet. These are the puppets that are gonna line your ass up every time. So I wanted to throw that out there. I wanted to point the finger at the white man before we get into gang politics. Before we get into the meat and potatoes, I just need to say that. Adam, DJ, Adam 22 is a federale. Adam 22 is a fed. DJ Vladimir is a fed. Too many people start looking at Vladimir. Too many people started asking questions about DJ Vlad, and now we don't see no more DJ Vlad interviews. When the last time you seen a DJ Vlad interview? When the last time you seen DJ Vladimir go viral? Because we figured out that DJ Vladimir is a federale. Now the energy has been shifted. You know, the fame and fortune has been shifted to Adam 22, another white boy, a neo-Nazi. And you gang members out there in Cali, y'all can't wait to get on this application, to get into this portal with a white neo-Nazi and talk about gang politics. So don't start crying and don't act like it's a coincidence. Y'all asses is lined up now. 19 it already captured, and they looking for Big U. I throw that out there, right? As far as Adam and DJ Vladimir and No Jumper, I throw that out there so that you can understand that Wack 100, your ass is up next. I'ma save that for the last angle. But Wack 100, you didn't escape the net, homie. Yeah, Wack 100. You gotta understand, nobody's gonna talk like this. Nobody's gonna give y'all the game like this. Wack 100, your ass is up next. You've been up there talking too much. You said too much. And I'm gonna tell you exactly what Wack 100 said that's gonna lead his ass to the federal penitentiary. Salute, my G. You in the right place. Hit the like button. Over 200 people in the live stream. Line those likes up. Get them likes up. Stop playing with me in here. Now, let's play a clip real quick. Let's get into some receipts. Big U is on the run. He is a federal informant. He is a federal fugitive. And I'm telling you something. Big U is cursed for 100 years. That's word to Nipsey Hussle. Now, I want to play something for y'all because what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect the dots. And then we're going to go into the actual indictment. And then we're just going to give up game from there on out. I'm going to give y'all game on this. Big salute to the chat, man. I want y'all to hit the like button. I need 100 likes in here. I'm never happy to see a man have to lay it down. I'm never happy to see the federales on your trail. But I'm going to tell you this. The energies don't lie. The energies don't lie. And niggas get shot every day, B. But there are not too many Nipsey Hussles, man. And it's no way, shape, form, or fashion Nipsey Hussle would have got assassinated without the green light from Big U. It's no way possible that shitty cuz would have jumped out there and touched Nipsey Hussle without the green light from Big U. And we're going to break all of that down. We're going to break all of that down right here, my G. So big salute to the chat. Run them likes up. I need 100 likes in here. And let's listen to these. Let's listen, man. Let's pay attention. Big salute to the chat. Run them likes up.
I kind of know it A to Z. Yeah, that's a bad. It's going to be one of the ugliest falls I've seen because of who the crime was committed against. he prides himself on what he does for the kids, and this is a kid that lived with him for like 2-3 years. Wow. You know, and the mama was the team mother of the organization. You know what I'm saying? So when the details hit, I got them. If they gonna hit, it's finna get bad. It's gonna get even worse. He gonna lose the support of the community and everything around him. And once this hit, them other agencies he's been working with, then they gonna throw him away. Cause whenever it's a body involved, especially this type of body where it ain't like no gang related shit, like some innocent type shit, they ain't finna keep protecting you. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact, man. So if a motherfucker call me and tell me they need my DNA for something I did in Rochester, I'm gonna go give it to them because I know I ain't did nothing in Rochester. That's a fact. Whatever they gotta come.
But Wack,
no,
you don't think sometimes when these criminal court systems or whatever is asking for your DNA is to have your shit in the registry so they can?
Well, we already see. Here's go the thing, right?
Because they can fraud you. They can put you up with some. My fault.
Hold on, bro. We already there. See, listen. What they did to him was a reassurance. Any nigga that's been in California Department of Corrections for a violent offense in the 90s on up to 2019, violent offense felony 2009, nigga, before we parole, they swabbing us. I spit in New York and they get it. When they put it in the NCIC database, it's gonna match as me. I got swabbed in 99 upon parole. He got swabbed in 2004. So the reason why they did that was a reassurance. That's why I know it's ugly. They already had his DNA. They had it. They tested it. It came back. So what they did was, we want to assure that we're right. And they put a warrant. They called him. They had the Nevada PD call him to come in. He refused. So they passed it to the feds. Got it. You remember when I said in 2023 of August? Yeah. After Brick Baby said what he said, they picked Big U up 2 months later. That's a fact. We didn't know that's what it was. So they picked.
Now, big salute to the chat, man. Run them likes up. Let's start right there, right? I'm speaking on Nipsey Hussle, but I told y'all already that it's always deeper than rap. And the reason why this situation is deeper than rap is because the feds are now involved. Big U is a fugitive on the run from the federales, not because of Nipsey Hussle, but because of a young man by the name of Tall Boy. Now, let me just give you a quick synopsis on what that's about. Tall Boy is or was a high school superstar that played for Crenshaw High. He was a tight end and a wide receiver. They called him Tall Boy for a reason. And, he was super tall. He was a superstar wide receiver guaranteed to go to the NFL. And because he was guaranteed to go to the league, Big U, as he always does, right? Because Big U is an extortionist. Big U is a robber. He's not a hustler. And we're going to talk more about that. But he reached out to Tall Boy and his family, and he told Tall Boy, listen, come live with me. Come live with me and my son. That's your best friend. We're going to do business. We're going to train. We're going to make sure you get to the NFL. Now, everything about that was beautiful, and everything about that is all good. But once you, as a hustler, get close to a robber or a jacker or extortionist, the business is always going to sour. It's always going to go bad when you are rubbing shoulders with somebody that steals, with somebody that takes, and you are not a taker. And I'm gonna elaborate on that. We're going to go deeper into that aspect, but we're going to stay right here. In due time, Tall Boy saw that Big U it was an extortion move. I'ma manage you. When you go to the league, I'm gonna be in charge of your money. I'm gonna be in charge of managing you, and I'm gonna have you pay me a certain percentage. And Tall Boy didn't want no parts of that because Big U is an extortionist. So anytime you talking to a robber, anytime you talking to an extorter and you talking business, it's gonna start to feel like a nigga trying to take something, or he trying to beat you out of something. So Tall Boy decided, I don't want to live with Big U no more. Whatever we got, let's cut ties right here. I'm going to go further with my career on my own. And because of that, allegedly, Big U assassinated Tall Boy. Took him out there to the Mojave Desert and left him. Nipsey was talking about all that. Nipsey was talking from the grave when he was talking about that. Took him out to the Mojave Desert and left him. Allegedly, from what the feds are saying. Again, we are not here to lock anybody up. I am not a federale. I don't do the work of the police. But the feds have released to the public that allegedly Big U and some other gang members took this young high school athlete out to the Mojave Desert, out there in Vegas, and assassinated him. Did him dirty and left him out there in the desert. Now, this has been an open case for a long time because this is not a gang-associated murder. This is not a situation where it's gang violence. This is a young black man, a star athlete that is not a gang member, that is assassinated and done horribly, right? Come to find out, after they do their forensics and Law and Order, we all seen Law and Order. We all seen the first 48 and all that. After they do their forensics, they find Big U's DNA under the fingernails of this star athlete. Now, let me tell you something. Let's really break this down. Let's really talk about this. My wife, my daughter, my kids, they all live with me. We live in the same house. But guess what? You will not find under my fingernails. Yeah. Listen, I got a lot of people that live in the big house with me. One thing for sure, two things for certain. Guess what you're not going to find under my fingernails? Their DNA. But Tall Boy was a fighter. He was a star athlete. He was not a little guy. This was a big, tall, tight end that fought for his life. And in the between time of fighting for his life, Big U's DNA ended up under his fingernails. Now again, Big U is for the kids. He always talk about his organizations for the children and how he has little league. Yeah, he talk about the children. Well, why did that young child, that young man DNA end up under? Why is your DNA in his fingernails after he's deceased? Now, the federales reach out to Big U and they say, listen, man, we don't think that you had anything to do with it, but we do want to get a swab of your DNA. And if this is a young child that you was grooming, that you were, you was molding to go out and be great in the world, then you would have easily went and gave them people your DNA and said, I ain't got nothing to do with that. But again, DNA, listen, Big U is an extortionist. He is a robber. He is a taker. He is not a hustler. He is not a smart man. And we're going to talk about this. So that's why I say it's deep in the rap. That's what put the feds on Big U, not Nipsey Hussle. And I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. Nipsey Hussle, he was assassinated with the green light of Big U, allegedly. And the feds was in on that. The LAPD was in on that. They used Big U. And I'm going to talk more about that in a few moments. But let's stay on Tall Boy. Years go by. They do the analytics, they do the forensics, and it comes back that the DNA belongs to Big U. Of a high school athlete. So right there, that wipes away all the community programs and the community access and the child programs, and that wipes all of that out. This is not a man that is for the community. This is not a man that is for the children. This is a stone cold extortionist. And I want to go deeper into that because if you didn't know, Big U's son plays for the LA Chargers as we speak right now. Yeah, if you didn't know, Big U got a son. He got a son that made it to the NFL. He plays for the Los Angeles Chargers right now. So you got to know something, man. If Big U had the same endearment and he had the same protective nature for Nipsey Hussle, if he had that same protective nature for Tall Boy, both of those guys would still be alive. See, Big U ain't gonna extort his son. He not gonna rob his own son, but he'll rob Nipsey Hussle and he'll rob Tall Boy. Now that we talked about and broke down, that's the beginning stages. That's why the federales are on him. It has nothing to do with Nipsey Hussle. It has everything to do with your DNA being under the fingernails of a dead teenager. Oh yeah, Big U, you are cursed for 100 years, homie. One thing for sure, two things for certain. I never held back about that. Nasty work. Nasty work. And I see it's 60 likes in there because I see that 6-0. That just reminded me of Nipsey Hussle. So let's connect all this to Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle was a hustler, homie. Nipsey Hussle was a smart man. He had a plan. He had a whole agenda on how to free up the community, how to free the people, how to liberate his people. When you involve a hustler and a robber, see, this is not college education. This is urban education. This is ghetto politics. This is how it works in the hood. This is street knowledge. You can't just be book smart. You got to be street smart. And when you come from the streets, what you understand is hustlers and robbers never work together. Hustlers and robbers never coincide with each other. The hustlers stay far away from the robbers. And the robbers are always looking to extort and rob the hustlers. That is cat and mouse. They do not hang together. So in the beginning stages, man, Nipsey Hussle was a young, vulnerable kid that was very impressionable. So Big U and Cowboy, these dudes were able to get in the circle of a young Nipsey Hussle. But when Nipsey Hussle started to grow, become smarter, become a stronger hustler, that relationship with Big U had to be severed. Because you're not going to rob me, homie. You're not going to extort me, homie. You're not going to steal from me, homie. And it's the same thing with Tall Boy. Tall Boy, in due time, it didn't take long. In due time, he realized, yo, I'm a hustler, man. I'm going to play football. I'm going to the gym. I'm working hard for my dreams. You an extorter. You a robber. You a stealer. You a petty criminal. This shit not gonna work. And both of them lost their life in the course of that. Now, I'm gonna give y'all some game that just downloaded to me. This is what downloaded to me, right? If Nipsey Hussle was still alive, Tall Boy would have left Big U and he would have reached out to Nipsey Hussle. Salute to the ancestors. This star athlete that died with Big U's DNA under his fingernails, he would have eventually left Big U and he would have reached out to Nipsey Hussle and he would have said, Nipsey, I want to work with you. I don't want to work with Big U, because Nipsey Hussle was the big homie. Nipsey Hussle was the real big homie that all those little Crips, they dreamed about. That was the real big homie. The big homie that's not going to send you to throw your life away. The big homie that's not going to send you on a mission. The big homie that's not going to steal from you. The big homie that's not going to rob you. That's what Nipsey Hussle was. Nipsey Hussle was bigger than the program. He had outgrown the gang and Crips. So Tall Boy would have reached out to Nipsey Hussle and he would have said, listen, and Nipsey would have said, I ain't really got no sports agency. Light bulb go off. All money in sports agency. All money in management. And now all the athletes coming out of Crenshaw High and all the athletes coming out the urban community out there in LA would have been reaching out to Nipsey Hussle. See, great minds think alike, homie. And I always give Nipsey Hussle his credit. A king will recognize another king. And Nipsey was a king, homie. I learned a lot from Nipsey Hussle. And when you are dealing with people like Big U, the jealousy is overwhelming. They will kill you. They will literally kill you to stop your progress, homie. They will literally kill you. Allegedly. Yeah, allegedly. Allegedly. Nasty work. Nasty work. And again, man, I've been talking about this for a long time and I kept the receipts. So we're going to definitely lock into that. But I want to give y'all just a quick, visual. I want you to I want you to open your ears, open your eyes, and I want you to pay attention. And we're going to let the federales talk. We're going to let the federales talk, man. You got to understand something. Again, tall boy with a winning work with all money in. The Marathon Burger, Marathon Sports Agency, all money in sports agency. Nipsey was on the way to make $1 billion without the higher ups and the elites. And Big U was put in place to assassinate. We're going to talk about, I'm going to get deeper into this, but I want to run this play by y'all. I want y'all to just listen. Big salute to this. Hey, man, 100 likes in here. Get them likes up. And I want to say something before we even go into that. Homie told me to BK, he said, bro, they going to come get you. You must be new to the channel. And I'm going to show y'all the receipts. I've been talking about this a long time ago. Ain't nobody did nothing. Ain't nobody came and got nobody. Because I ain't Nipsey Hussle. I ain't Tall Boy. Yeah. I'm the one. Yeah. Free kill. You run it here. You play with me in any way. I'm a threat to the establishment. Much love to Nipsey Hussle, but I never sleep. It's not a Sunday I wake up and think that it's all good. It's not a day that I move about the world and think that it's sweet. I'm ready to, I'm going to pop off I'm not Nipsey Hussle. That's why I'm much more of a threat. The baton, homie. When a Nipsey Hussle dies, he passed the baton. When Malcolm X died, he passed the baton to Tupac. When Tupac died, he passed the baton to Nipsey Hussle. When Nipsey Hussle died, trust me, I'm one of the ones he passed the baton to. We not rapping no more. Us bloggers, us independent content creators, we got a bigger voice than the rappers. We got a more powerful voice than you rappers. And it ain't no Big U that can extort none of this. So don't worry, homie. Salute to you. But ain't nobody running up on nobody over here. This is not that. Big salute to the chat. Get that to 100 likes. Let's listen.
Jr., a career criminal known as Big U, who used his contacts and leadership role in the Crips criminal street gang, the entertainment industry, and a youth charity to further his own criminal enterprise. An enterprise that engaged in murder, extortion, robbery, human trafficking, COVID fraud, and other felonies. Mr. Henley and several other individuals linked to him and his criminal enterprise were charged in a criminal complaint with federal racketeering conspiracy. Mr. Henley is a fugitive, and he is currently wanted by federal law enforcement. Other individuals linked to his criminal enterprise were arrested today, approximately 10 defendants who are charged in various indictments. Again, Mr. Henley is a fugitive. 4 defendants are in state custody and will be transferred into federal custody, and we are still seeking Mr. Henley and another fugitive. The Department of Justice's top priority is eliminating violent crime caused by criminal street gangs and organized crime. These organizations cause a tremendous amount of harm in our communities, and today's arrests are part of our office's efforts, FBI, IRS, LAPD, the team you see up here, to make our communities safer and rid our streets of these criminal street gangs, including ones operated by violent felons like Mr. Henley, who are posing as savvy businessmen and community leaders, but in the end are violent criminals.
Ooh, Mr. Henley, Big U Henley. Now, I want to break this down. I'm going to let my man talk a little bit and a little longer. And I want to say this before we get any further. You know, he got a decent strand of dog fur right there. That dog fur, that's a, you know, when they put that goddamn beeswax in that dog fur and they put that Sassoon shampoo and they swipe that dog fur to the right like that, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. I'm going to give this dog fur right here a 6 out of 10. Man, I just wanted to say that. I just wanted to throw that out there. You know, I'm always looking for different strands of dog fur. It's a hobby. It's a hobby of mine. And big salute to the chat. It's a hobby of mine that anytime I'm around the dog fur, I'm analyzing the dog. They don't know why I'm analyzing the dog fur. They don't know that as I'm talking and listening, that my eyes are observing the dog fur and I'm analyzing the strand of dog fur. So if you're new to the chat, you know, he got the beeswax, he got the gel, and he swiped his dog fur to the side. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. Now that leads me into what they're talking about. Now, this man just said, you know, they want to rid the community of criminal organizations that pose as community leaders, savvy businessmen, but are behind closed doors a criminal enterprise. Now, why am I saying this? The feds used Big U to assassinate Nipsey Hussle. Big U has been working for the LAPD, the federal government, for years. They knew for years Big U was a con artist. Big U was an extortionist. He was a petty criminal. They knew for years that Big U was allegedly the head of the Rolling 60 Crips. They knew this already, but they used Big U. They used Big U as a pawn to assassinate a king. And after he did that, his days was numbered. His days was numbered after he stepped on he stepped on Nipsey Hussle. And I'm saying all that to say this, you know, the dog fur don't care nothing about you, man. See, it's a lot of you dudes like Brick Baby, right? A lot of you dudes like Big U. A lot of you dudes like Wack 100 that believe that the closer you get to the federales, the closer you get to that white boy, the closer you get to the dog fur, the more protection you got. And it's dudes like Grown Man Business TV, Nipsey Hussle, etc., that always understood that's not the case, homie. You either going to get far away and become a threat to the establishment, or you're going to get close, become a house nigga, do the evil deeds, and then your ass is going to be sacrificed. So I say all that to say this. Big U thought that he was in bed with the higher ups and the elites. He thought that he had made a friend. You know, he assassinated Nipsey Hussle, allegedly. He has a 401k, a 403, a 504. He has a business that receives donations and receives a yearly salary from the LAPD and the government, the federales. He acts as if he's some community leader. He acts as if he does it for the children, but then he's connected to the murder of a high school superstar athlete. He is nothing but a puppet for the higher ups and the elites. And guess what, Big U? You've done enough. You've done enough. Out there in California, they have gang members that are being paid $500,000 a year to report back to the LAPD about crimes that are taking place in the community. When I was coming up, I thought that was a rat. I thought that was a confidential informant. In LA, they have, selective politics like they do out there in New York City. Munchie B works for the government, allegedly. Big U. These prominent gang members are federales, homie. And now they are exposing what they already knew you was. So you got to understand something. The feds ain't doing this because they care about our community. They ain't exposing Big U because they care about what happens to black youth. Your job is done. It's over. You did enough. It get deep, it get wicked, and it's always deeper than rap. It's always deeper than rap, homie. The baton has been passed on. I told y'all, I already informed y'all that the Crenshaw district in Big U will be cursed for 100 years. Simply for what happened to Nipsey Hussle. I didn't even know nothing about Tall Boy and all the other unsolved murders, allegedly, that fall under this man's name. Oh, the federales is, I'm going to tell y'all something. The industry, highly weird. The higher-ups and the elites, boy, they play chess at the highest level. And if you think this is it, oh, no, we ain't nowhere near done. We ain't nowhere near done. Oh, the finale, the grand finale is when this same man right here comes back in a few months and tells us that Big U had Nipsey Hussle assassinated. You heard it here first. You heard it right here first. Oh, we needed content, baby. The streets needed a body, and Big U, you are now content. The same way you made Nipsey Hussle content, you are now content, Big U. We gonna eat off this, homie. We gonna clean the bones when it come to what happened to Nipsey Hussle. So don't get it confused. Oh yeah, Big U is a federal, he's a federal informant. He's a fugitive of the law. That's just the beginning, homie. They baking the cake. The big grand finale is these federales are gonna come back within 90 days and they're gonna tell us Big U had a hand in the assassination of Nipsey Hussle. And they're gonna use that to give Big U 100 fucking years. Because as soon as we find out, as soon as those people tell us they got evidence, stone cold evidence of you having Nipsey Hussle assassinated, the whole world is gonna turn their back on you, Big U. Once they already planned this out, I just can see through the smoke and mirrors. I'm just a vessel for the downloads that continue to download. When they tell us that you had a hand in what happened to Nipsey Hussle, the fucking world is going to turn their back, and they could give you 1,000 years after that. Woo! Woo! Yeah. Yeah. You thought you was gonna walk off into the sunset with your son out there in the Los Angeles Chargers and all that. You thought you was gonna be a sports dad. Big U. After the destruction you did to the community, after the death and the destruction and the confusion you caused in the black community out there in LA, you thought you was gonna be a Gatorade dad? Oh, you thought you was gonna, what you was about to buy a minivan or something, nigga? You want to be a soccer mom or something. Nah, that ain't how it worked. I told y'all a long time ago. Once you cross the line into darkness, you don't get to come back and shine the light. Once you go and you play in the darkness, you don't get to shine your light ever again, homie. The only way you stay on the side of righteousness is if you shine your light in the darkness. When it's darkness all around you, you got to shine your light. You got to say it's darkness all around me, but guess what? I'm going to shine my light, homie. I'm not going to partake in that shit. I'm not going to partake in murder, death, destruction. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to shine my light. If I ain't got a penny in my pocket, and the devil offer me $1 trillion, I'm going to turn that $1 trillion down and I'm going to shine my light in the darkness. I digress, but I can't help the downloads when they downloading. I can't help the passion in this. You killed Nipsey Hussle and made us fucking watch it. Hey, Big U. And then you laughed about it. You laughed about it when somebody said, Rest in peace, justice for Nipsey Hussle. You and your cronies laughed about it. And you made us watch it, homie. And what you thought you was gonna do? You was gonna be a soccer mom, huh? You thought you was gonna be going to the Charger games and shit? Huh? You thought you was gonna be buying Gatorade and shit? Nah, nigga, nah, that ain't how it worked. You played in the darkness. You could have shined the light so bright over the community, Big U, and you chose to play in the darkness. I mean, with your name, with your presence, you could have changed the whole Crenshaw district before Nipsey Hussle. You could have made a real way for Nipsey Hussle. And instead of shining your light, you played in the darkness, and it is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Is what it is. What is it to a man to gain the world but lose his soul? What is it? In that story, when Lucifer walked Jesus on top of that mountain and he told him, I can give you all of this. All you got to do is bow down and praise me one time and I can give you the world. What is it for a man to gain the world but lose his soul, homie? Now, we're going to move forward. But it is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. You made us watch the assassination of, if you ask me, a present-day Messiah, a present-day savior, homie. That was a present-day savior. That was the reincarnation of Tupac Shakur, and you made us watch his assassination. And then you wonder why I'm so passionate about this. You wonder why I couldn't have been from the West Coast. Because if I was one of those dudes from out there, your ass would have been on, we done did something to you, homie. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Crenshaw, Nipsey Hussle, Big U, it's over. It's over. And I promise you, Big U is about to be nailed to the cross. They about to crucify you. And it ain't going to be because of Tall Boy. It ain't going to be because of a teenager that had your DNA under his goddamn fingernails. But it's going to be because of Nipsey Hussle. And the federales, they put you in position to greenlight that. They covered up for you. The federales protected you, but they're going to expose you now. Big salute to the chat. I want to play something for y'all. And after I play this, man, we're going to kind of get into Wack 100. I gotta say this, and nobody has said this yet. Nobody has connected these dots, but I'm gonna do that. Because just like Brick Baby, just like, Big U, just like all of these other gang members that sat down with Adam 22, sat down and talked to the federales. That's a goddamn interrogation room y'all sitting in out there in No Jumper. Y'all ain't noticed that room looked like an interrogation room? That room looked like a goddamn First 48 interrogation room. And you gang members, y'all can't wait. So we're going to talk about that. But I want to run something past y'all. Big salute to the chat. Big salute to everybody that's locked in. These joints is going viral right now. Listen to this. Big salute to the chat. Hit the like button. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. And right now we're talking about Big U. Because Big U always had his hand in the pot when it came to Nipsey Hussle. And he always had his hand in the pot when it came to the LAPD and the government, the feds. See, for a long time, nobody really could pinpoint what was going on with Big U. Nobody really understood what was going on with Big U. Big U worked for the LAPD. He worked for the government. He worked for the feds. He gets a salary every year. They got Big U under a microscope. They're paying Big U over $100,000 a year to so-called stop the beef in the hood. But behind closed doors, it's dirty, my G. It's dirty as the feds get. It's dirty as the government get. It's dirty as LAPD get. Behind closed doors, Big U is pressing some things. Big U is pushing the green light. He's keeping things going. Damn. Is what it is. Now listen, I'm gonna play some more. But I've been talking. I've been giving up this game on what's going on with that. So to see the federales all over, yo, I'm not lying. I'm telling you, I've been on it. We gonna talk. Look. Hey, look at this. Big salute to the chat. Look, I've been talking. Look, I've been talking. This joint right here, viral. That joint going viral right now. Look at that. That shit ain't stopping. And I suggest you come and check out all of these big, look. Big U set Nipsey up part 6. Look. Part 4, part 5. Look, part 3, part 2, part 1. Look. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Donald Trump riding for his people. I want to give a salute to them dudes with them red hats. That's the wrong one. Hold on. Let me give you a better one. Yeah, I've been talking about this. Content creation at the highest level, homie. Look at this. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Nipsey been talking about it for a long time. I've been rocking with Nip way before people was rocking with Nip. The Marathon Continue mixtape. It's a song on that CD called You Don't Have a Clue. And that song was about Big U. That song, You Don't Have a Clue, was about Big U. He was talking about Big U, and that's why him and Big U got in a fight. That's why Big U wanted to discipline Nipsey, because of that song. It had nothing to do with stereo and studio equipment. Big U got his hand in the pot, and Loose Cannon exposed that. We always been looking at Big U. JB. Yeah, let's look at a few more. Is what it is, and it'll be. Look at a few more. But I'm here to tell you to keep your circle small. Let's look at a few more, and then we're going to talk about Wack 100. Give y'all some real good game on Wack. This joint right here is going viral. You know what I'm saying? Look at this joint. This joint right here, this shit is going viral. Go check out my shorts, man. These joints is going viral. Look at this shit. Look at this. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Crenshaw and Slauson ain't been the same since Nipsey died. Y'all ain't been getting no money. Y'all niggas ain't rich rolling. Y'all ain't looking like nothing. But niggas say Nipsey ain't had power, or he want this, or he want that, and y'all ain't been looking like nothing. Y'all been looking crazy since Nipsey died. It ain't nothing. It ain't no Rolls Royces riding down Crenshaw and Slauson. It ain't no gang members, no ex-gang members riding around in no G-Wagons or nothing. Y'all ain't never did it like Black Sam and Nipsey. Big U. He never thought in his wildest dreams that a little scrawny dude like Nipsey Hussle would be such a powerful human being that he would surpass him on all levels. That he would surpass him. Nipsey became bigger. Bro, I've been doing this. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play one more. I'm play like maybe one or two more that we're gonna talk more about. We're gonna talk more about what's going on with this situation. I want y'all to listen to this, man. Let's look at this. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. The ghost of Nipsey Hussle is gonna haunt Big U for the rest of his life. Big U is cursed for 100 years. It wouldn't matter if it was 100 years from now. Somebody is gonna ask Big U what he had to do with young Nipsey. It don't matter how long. It don't matter what's going on. The ghost of Nipsey Hussle is gonna haunt Big U. You could do anything right now. You could drop a documentary. You could drop a movie. You could open a record label. We are going to look at you sideways and ask you what you had to do with Nipsey. If something was to happen to Big U right now, the world is not going to cry, because the ghost of Nipsey Hussle is haunting Big U. It don't matter what Big U do. It don't matter what interviews he do. It don't matter what kind of movies he drop. We always going to ask what you had to do with Nipsey Hussle, homie. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. The ghost of Nipsey Hussle is gonna haunt Big U for the rest of his life. Big U is cursed for 100 years. It wouldn't matter if it was 100 years from now. Somebody is gonna ask Big U what he had to do with young Nipsey. It don't matter how long. It don't matter what's going on. The ghost of Nipsey Hussle is gonna haunt Big U. You could do anything right now. You could drop a documentary. You could drop a movie. You could open a record label. We are going to look at you sideways and ask you what you had to do with Nipsey. If something was to happen to Big U right now, the world is not going to cry. Because the ghost of Nipsey Hussle is haunting Big U. It don't matter what Big U do. It don't matter what interviews he do. It don't matter what kind of movies he drop. We always gonna ask what you had to do with Nipsey Hussle, homie. Now, that's my Big U set up Nipsey Hussle series in my shorts, man. Them joints is going viral. They've been going viral for some weeks now. A lot of them joints. I'm doing big numbers with those shorts, and I did those a while ago. Did those a long time ago where I was in my editing mode, where I would take my live streams, I would edit them, add video, add pictures, add all of that. And those joints are doing very well. I love editing, but that's a whole nother live stream, right? I said this a long time ago. 100-year curse, homie. You don't get to be a fucking soccer mom. You don't get to buy the van. You don't get to buy Gatorade, nigga. You're not gonna do that after you kill Nipsey Hussle. Is what allegedly. That's not how it worked. And like I said in the beginning of this live stream, it's always a message in a mess. And I really want all the youngsters out there to understand this. And I feel like if all the youngsters out there really understood what they was doing when they spill blood in this portal, in this realm, in this matrix, when you kill something, when you kill something here, homie, you pay for it. Trust me, you curse your kids, you curse your family, you curse. I'm telling you, bro, on all levels. All levels. Dudes that talk about having a body, man, trust me, bro. They cursed. You don't get to pray that away. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Now, like I said, man, I had a lot of people in the DM asking me and kind of, hitting towards Wack 100. Well, the downloads that downloaded to me when it come to Wack 100 is this. I remember Wack 100, and I'm not going to look for the actual clip, but I remember Wack 100 on No Jumper, and maybe it was DJ Academics, and he was talking about how Big U wanted him to extort Nipsey Hussle's estate. How Big U had reached out to Wack 100 and asked him to help him extort 30% out of the Marathon brand. Now, again, if you're not up to date about this, do your research. But anybody that knows anything and is in tune with this algorithm that we are all in, understands and knows what I'm talking about. Now, that was the first red flag for me. That was the first download, but it gets deeper than that. Oh, it gets so much deeper. That's the surface right there. Big U reached out to Wack 100 and asked him to participate in extortion. But Wack 100 said that he denied the offer. He did not proceed. Big U works with the feds. He works with the police, the LAPD. He said that he did not want to do that to Nipsey Hussle's estate. Okay, kudos to Wack 100 for dodging that bullet. But I'm going to tell you the bullet that Wack 100 did not dodge. I'm going to tell you right now, right here, the bullet that's going to hit Wack 100 in his ass whenever the federales and the higher-ups and the elites are ready to come and get his ass. You know what I mean? And listen, again, this information, I get the downloads, I get nobody, the perspective. This is Grown Man Business TV. It's nobody on this app, on this portal that's going to talk like this and give you the same perspective from a grown man Nah, it don't happen like that. This is the purest dope, straight off the brick into the bottles on YouTube. Are you ready? Big salute to the chat. Yeah, I mean, look. I'm ready to. Here we go. Fuck it. I'm gonna give it to you. Fuck it. It is what it is. Y'all ready for this? Wack 100 admitted to selling Big U weapons, guns, firearms that he said out his own mouth on this app Big U used for the extermination of his own gang. The downloads are downloading. Do y'all remember when Big U said he had sold guns? No, Wack 100 said that he sold guns to Big U and had Crips killing Crips with him. See, one thing for sure, two things for certain. I'm a consumer as well as a content creator. I consume content the same way I create content. And I got the memory of an elephant. I don't forget nothing. I remember everything, nigga. Everything. And I remember thinking to myself, now, why would you say that, Wack 100? Why? Look, you know what? Maybe I will. Maybe I'll try to find it as I'm speaking to you. But I remember saying to myself, why would you say that? He said out his own mouth that he had sold guns. Oh, trust me, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to find the video. But just understand, when Wack 100 becomes a fugitive of the law, that video is going to go viral. The higher-ups and the elites is going to bring that clip out for you. We ain't going to have to find it. But I might try to look for it. One thing for sure, two things for certain. You know, on this channel, I ain't just about to, these are downloads. Homie, I don't make this up. I couldn't create this story. This shit is a movie. I am not Steven Spielberg. I do not write movie scripts. I can't make this shit up. I couldn't lie to you if I wanted to. Wack 100 said out his own mouth that he sold firearms. He was involved with making sure that Big U had a certain amount of guns. And Big U was yeah, he said that. He said that. The game is the game, baby. Why am I saying this? The higher-ups and the elites are using content creators, independent content creators that are winning the bend, break, and fold. They are using them to interrogate you dudes. They are using the DJ Vladimirs. They are using the DJ Actor Diddy's. They are using the Adam 22s to do the interrogation. They're not using the feds anymore. This isn't the first 48. They're not taking you in the interrogation room. They got you on live camera, on a platform, running your mouth about gang activity. And then they just go through it and they scheme. Do you listen to music or do you just skim through it? See, I was influenced by the ghetto you ruined. The same dude you gave nothing, I made something doing. One thing for sure, two things for certain. The artists we grew up to gave us words to live by. Those was words to live by. Do you listen to music or do you just skim through it? Are you listening to the words that are coming out of my mouth? Or are you just skimming through it? See, I'm influenced by the ghetto you ruined. The same dude you gave nothing, I made something doing. What I do through and through, and I bring you the news where the twist is just his ghetto point of view. The renegade, you've been afraid. I penetrate pop culture, bring them a lot closer to the block where they, woo! Hey, the devil boy, what? You never heard it like that, have you? Yeah, you never listened to the renegade. You never heard that verse like that. I bring you the news where the twist is just his ghetto point of view. is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. But yeah, they're gonna line all of you dudes up. The same way they penetrate and they infiltrate the gang culture, they have done it with YouTube. Yeah, you know, Wack 100, you know, Munchie B, all these gang members that was willing to bend, break, and fold for a yearly salary. You know, $500, $200, $300,000 a year. They was willing to report gang activity. They was willing to report gang violence. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to do a whole nother live stream on this too. We're going to have fun with that. I'm not even going to get off track. But we're going to have fun with this. The same way them dudes is willing to take a check is the same way these DJ academics and these Adam 22s and these DJ Vladimirs are willing to sit you down and ask you questions about gang activity. Sit you down, make you feel special. You have made it to DJ Vladimir. You are now with DJ Actor Diddy. You are now sitting down with Adam 22. Tell me everything what's going on. Tell me everything that's going on. And let's get off that. Like I said, Wack 100 said that he gave guns to Big U. Said that them guns was used in the commission of a crime. And I want y'all to understand something. Brick Baby is about to talk. Yeah, I said it. I said it here first. Brick Baby is about to talk. Brick Baby and Loose Cannon are among the 19 that have been arrested in this indictment. Brick Baby, I want to, you know, the downloads are coming. I can't help it. Brick Baby has been spending a lot of time with Adam 22. Brick Baby is talking homosexual gay talk with Adam 22. He's talking gang culture and gang activity and things that are happening in the gang world with Adam 22. They're gonna offer Brick Baby 100 fucking years. Brick Baby got a family. He got a wife. He got that. He got a job at Adam 22. Yeah. He got a job at No Jumper. Brick Baby is gonna talk. I said it here first. Brick Baby is going to rap to get his ass out of this indictment, this RICO charge. Oh, this shit is going to be a movie, baby. You have now became content. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate you. You have now become the content you have always wanted to be, Brick Baby. They got rid of Nipsey Hussle and gave us Crip Mac. They got rid of Nipsey Hussle and gave us, man, you crazy. You can't be, yeah. Hold on. Yeah, Big Baby is gonna talk. Big salute to the chat, man. You know what's so crazy? I can't even look and find Wack 100 talking about it because this right here, this indictment is so viral that if you type in Wack 100, if you type in Brick Baby, if you type in Big U, you know, period, homie, everything from today or yesterday comes up. So I'm gonna have to take my time with that, but you can believe and trust assured that I'm not misleading you. Just talk real talk. What it do, my G? Yeah, they gonna talk, B. Yeah, exactly. They done already, listen, you is 100% of what I'm saying. They done already came to the internet and been interrogated. Now, when you think about No Jumper and you think about Adam 22 and you think about the setup, how it looks in there with the chairs and the table in between the chairs, the cigarettes and the blunts and the ashtrays, that shit looked like an interrogation room. Think about it. Once you think about it, you won't be able to unsee it. Adam 22, that is an interrogation. Hey, bro. You can't make this shit up, man. You can't make it up. And these dudes that got up there, they done got up there and got the run in their mouth. Let me show you something. Hold on real quick. Look at this. I just want to show y'all what I'm talking. I want to show y'all how they put it right in front of your face. How they line you up right in front of your face. And you don't even, and listen, if you can't see through the smoke and mirrors, you will never be able to understand what I'm talking about. If you can't see through the smoke and mirrors, it make the dope just that much more purer when it come off the brick and into the bottles. Brick baby, I'm gonna give you the dope off the brick into the bottles. Look at this. Look at this. Look. 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 Look at the table right here. Look. Microphones off the table, straight to your motherfucking mouth right here. Look. That is an interrogation room. Look at the walls in the back. That is an interrogation. You guys are being interrogated by this man right here. You were being interrogated. Look. The cameras, where's all the, hey, look. Where's all the audio going? These microphones is hooked up to some shit, and the audio is all being flooded right back to the federales. Every word is being sent to the feds. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Now you understand why they had to get rid of Nipsey Hussle. Before we could get Crip Mac, before we could get Brick Baby, before we could get Loose Cannon, before we could get Wack 100, we got to get rid of Nipsey Hussle. Because Nipsey Hussle wouldn't have co-signed none of this shit. Nipsey Hussle would have been y'all would have been busters. He was already calling DJ Academics a buster. And this shit y'all doing with this white boy, Nipsey Hussle would not have co-signed that. Nipsey Hussle wouldn't have co-signed it. That he would have been looking at y'all like, so y'all on this platform talking gang politics when Nipsey Hussle was saying we don't even gang bang on wax no more. We not even gang banging on wax. We not gonna disrespect no hoods in the raps. We gonna keep all this shit unified. And y'all got a white boy separating and, you know, divide and conquer. You got a white boy dividing and conquering you dudes right on these platforms. And this is an look, this is an interrogation room right here. Look at this. Where is this shit going? Where's the audio going? Look, he got a camera. He got a mouse. He just directed. Look at everybody. Look at everybody. He just directing the goddamn show right here. Look. I can't even make this shit up when I give y'all these downloads. I can't even make it up. And then what he'll do, right? Let me stay right here, right? The white boy, what he do, he asks you about gang activity, then he asks you about homosexual activity. So you got gang members. Look, Nipsey rolling in his grave. Word to Nipsey, man. Word to Nip Hussle. Before they could implement this shit into the gang culture, before they could implement this into our algorithm, they had to get rid of Nipsey Hussle. So you got a white boy up here having moot conversations with you gang members, talking about knocking your back out, talking about having threesomes, talking about, Vaseline and lubricants and all that. Y'all be talking about all that shit up there. And then Brick Baby, oh, it's the kill squad. Yeah, we gonna kill. Yeah, you the kill squad. How you think I know Brick Baby is part of the kill squad? How you think I know that? Because your ass was interrogated. Your ass went through interrogation on no jumper. So Grown Man Business TV, I ain't no gang member. I ain't got nothing to do with the gang. When I come to California, I'm a tourist. I go out there, I'm a tourist. I don't want to have no problems with no gangs out there. But I know who the kill squad is. Oh, that's Brick Baby. Yeah, Brick Baby's a part of he's the head of the kill squad, Brick Baby. How you know that, GMB TV? Well, I watched your interrogation on No Jumper. Yeah. I watched them go through an interrogation. Kill squad mean kill. You're killing, right? All right. Well, your ass going to jail, Brick Baby. And I said it here first. Brick Baby ass going to... Loose Cannon probably going to talk too. But Brick Baby ass is going to talk. I seen your live streams, Big Brick. Yeah, you want to be a family man now. You want to be at home with your children. You want to have a job with Adam 22 and know you got a job. You're getting payroll. You got W-2s. You're not even really a gang member no more. You like a tax-paying citizen. But I told you, you can't play in the darkness and then come into the light. You don't get to be a killer, a hooligan, right? And then get 40 and want to be a family man. That ain't how it work, homie. You either a family man or you a gangster. You either a gangster or you a family man. And I'm telling you, you better choose wisely, homie. You better choose wisely. One of my last live streams was all about the choices we are faced with. Your ass better choose wisely. Because you don't get to go play and kill and shoot and slide and be kill squad and then bring your silly ass to... Nah, you don't get to... R.I.P. to Lil Ronnie. That's what happened when your ass play in the streets. Now you want to be a daddy and you want to take your daughter to the goddamn car wash. It don't work like that. They got rid of Nipsey Hussle when they gave us Brick Baby. They got rid of Nipsey Hussle and they gave us Loose Cannon and Crip Mac. Now, big salute to the chat. You know what I'm saying? The downloads needed to be downloaded. And, you know, now I just want to kind of have some fun. I'm going to get back to Wack. I'm going to get back to the Big U and all that. But my next live stream, we're going to have a lot of fun. We're gonna talk. It's going to be we're going to have fun with this one. And I'm not going to, you know, spend a lot of time on it. But, my homie Just Talk is in the chat. And I'm going to address some shit going on. I seen something and there's no, you know, we going to, hold on. We going to have it up. I'm trying to find it. But we going to have a talk. You know what I'm saying? And we going to have a good time with it because, you know, I seen something the other day that kind of disturbed me. It somewhat disturbed me, homie. And I'm going to address it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to be able, hold on real quick. I'm going to be able to, I'm gonna be able to really break down some things that a lot of people been, you know, they've been wondering about. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk about it. Big salute to the chat. We gonna have fun. I want to say something real quick. But yeah, man, it's over for the Rolling 60 Crips. And I'm gonna tell you something as well. It's over for the gang culture. I saw and I rock with Zip, and it's gonna be very respectful, but it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have fun with this because it's a hold on. This the one right here. Hey, hey yo, hey word up, salute to the homie Zip with the drip. If you ain't subscribed to this channel, man, make sure you are subscribed to this channel. You know what I'm saying? But hey, Just Talk, real talk. I was driving, I was in the truck the other night and I was watching Zip. I was watching this video, right? And Zip was doing his thing. I fought with Zip. Big salute to Zip with the drip. It's all love, right? And toward the end of the video, this nigga Zip start going crazy on the South, B. He started going crazy. He was going crazy on the South, right? And it really, the downloads start downloading, right? And it really reminded me on why I be going hard on New York, man. Hey, just talk real talk. It ain't no hate for New York, but somebody got to. I'm nah, nigga. And this is what it always been. I'm play this clip real quick so you can get it. Just, you know what I'm saying? And I was shocked, bro. I'm watching the whole. Bro, I'm driving the truck. You know what I'm saying? I'm handling my business. I see Zip content pop up. I'm gonna rock with everybody in our algorithm. Just talk real shit. Everybody that's in our algorithm, I'm rocking with niggas. Word, right? I click on a video, I'm watching this shit. Zip, he talk. It's the hypocrisy of Charleston White. He talking and he doing this shit. I'm saying, I like that, Zip. I agree with you on that. And at the end of the video, the hate for the South really came out of Zip that night. And it reminded me why I talk my talk. What I'm gonna play this Zip, you know what I'm talking, but I'm gonna do a whole live stream on this. So I want Zip to be prepared, and I want y'all to be subscribed to the channel so y'all can we gonna have fun with this. I'm gonna go live tomorrow, and I'm gonna do a whole live stream on this. Nah, nigga, New York is the city of rats. It was no longer the Big Apple. It been the big Swiss cheese for a long time out there in New York City. And I didn't like how Zip with the Drip tried to put the title on the South, talking about rats and all that. I didn't like that. Now watch this shit now. Watch this. Hey, just I want somebody watch this shit now. Watch this shit here. Hold on, we gonna do it. Watch this shit here. It was nasty work, Zip. I was disappointed in Zip for that shit. Hold on.
Talking about.
Hold on.
He hope Antoine Doolittle stay in jail. He don't got no remorse for that person that he took his life.
Yeah. I know, Zip.
The hypocrisy of Charleston White.
The hypocrisy. Watch this part. Watch this shit.
He start talking about.
Good morning. The birds is chirping for you, bird brain ass niggas. You need to wake up. Proven to be fraudulent.
Oh, that street code is over. That street code is over. Blah blah. You a fool if you still rapping with the street code and blah blah blah. Please, nigga. You running around your name Fam Goon. I don't know. Oh, that street code is over. That street code is over. Blah blah. You a fool if you still rapping with the street code. And
now that's his down south. That's his down south accent that he was doing. Blah blah blah. The street code is over. The street code is over. See what I'm saying? So nobody don't care. We got New York niggas be playing with us. Hey, bro, I almost cried in the truck. This shit was so funny. My eyes was watery, bro. I could not stop. This nigga's crazy, son. But nobody don't got nothing to say with nigga. The street code is over. The street code is over. We don't talk like that. You New York niggas, y'all think that's how we talk. We don't talk like that. So when I get to talking about New Yorkers and your goddamn rat-infested city, the big Swiss cheese, don't talk to me about it. You goddamn harboring rats. Y'all got famous snitches out there. And now we gonna talk about that. Zip, I'm gonna have a conversation with you, boss. I'm letting watch this shit right here, what this nigga said, man. This shit was terrible. Watch this shit right here. Watch this.
I don't know goons that ain't on street time. I don't know no goons that ain't on street time. So how your name Fam Goon, but you talking about if you still running around on street timing, you ass backwards. The hypocrisy of these country niggas is what I should have named this video. Let's get to that.
This shit went from Charleston White to the hypocrisy of the country niggas. That's what he said, bro. I'm gonna play some more what this nigga said, man. And salute the Zip. I rock with Zip. You know, we're gonna do a whole live on this because you already know I'm not about this. I'm about to have some fun with this, nigga. We gonna have a comedy night tonight, nigga. You New York dudes is gonna respect this down south shit. And see, this is what the problem is. Y'all always been like, that's why I be like, yo, these niggas be like, yo, y'all got hate for the South. Ain't no hate for the South. Y'all always talk like this about us. Y'all used to try to call us Bammers, and y'all talk like that. The street code is over. The street code. Come on, nigga. The South, Charleston White is from Texas. So you need to be talking about, see, again, this is what they try to tell me, right? You know what I'm saying? You talking about one person from New York, that's not the whole New York. See, y'all understand that when I'm talking about y'all. But when it come to down south, it's all, this nigga said the country, nigga, what? Nah, I'm gonna check that shit, Zip. I'm gonna check that shit. Hold on. I want to hear more.
You had
the best lawyer money could buy. Yeah, he was talking real good. On to say, when he ran for unaliving that white man, that's what he said. Yeah, he was talking. Antoine Doolittle got any remorse for that? He was talking real good. Blah 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 blah. So how was you then on the internet? Juveniles, I would hate to hear what kind of laws you trying to get in 30-something years after he committed a case when he was a juvenile. Yeah. I have blind eyes to it, but I know what's really going on. What's going on? The majority of the people that watch Charleston White is black people from down south. Look. The majority of the people that watch Charleston White is black people from down south. White is black people from down south. The majority of the people that watch Charleston White is black people from down south. The majority of the people that watch Charleston White is black people from down south. Hey, and I'm gonna talk about this. I'm gonna do a whole live stream, but that's a lie, nigga. Charleston White was just in New York City. He did a whole goddamn comedy run out there in the 5 boroughs. A rat. And he has sold out shows in New York City. Cause we know y'all how y'all feel about rats and all that. You know what I'm saying? We know how we know how y'all feel about rats in New York City. It's rat infested. So all of a sudden, this nigga went from talking, yo, hey, Just Talk, I'm gonna do it. And I'm glad you in the chat, because that's my dog. Just Talk is a New York nigga. And he used to be like, he used to say this, yo, GMB TV, you got something against New York niggas and da-da-da-da-da. Nah, I'm just fighting fire with fire. I'm just a nigga from the South that ain't gonna let y'all play with us like that. That's all I ever been. I got a much love. Salute to my East New York niggas. Salute to my niggas out there in East New York. You know what I'm saying? Fairfield Projects, Linden Projects, Pennsylvania Avenue, New Lots, the 3 train. I'm well invested. But this what y'all niggas been doing for a long time. This how y'all been talking. This nigga went from talking about Charleston White to saying the majority of the people that watch Charleston White is people from the South. I'm gonna let him finish. Go ahead a little bit. Talk a little bit more, brother. Talk a little bit more. People that watch Charleston White is black people from down south. Y'all love them rats down south. Y'all niggas that try to say New York is the home of the rats, I hate to tell y'all. Y'all be lying to yourself. Down south is the home of the rats. All of them rat niggas. Bro, I am going to have a field day with this nigga real quick, man. And again, much love to all my content creators. But Zip, I'ma flame your ass up for this one, boss. I'ma flame your fucking ass. Nigga, what? Now, let me tell you something before we move on, because I ain't gonna stay. I'm gonna just do a whole live stream. Make sure you got hit. Make sure your notification bells are ringing. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. These New York niggas they want to get rid of the rat title so bad, he just trying to put it anywhere. Oh, you dudes is the king of the rat. We ain't no nigga. Y'all, everybody, the whole world know. The whole world know that New York City is the rat capital. Everybody, we ain't make that up. You think you guys you shooting at the South? We didn't make that up, Zip. The world, the globe know y'all the rat capital of the world. All right, and you already know grown man business. Grown man business is just the one that can break it down for you, man. I'm gonna talk respectfully to Zip with the Drip tomorrow, because you need to know something, man. If you ever been to jail niggas have mastered the art of sounding like they smart. When you go to jail, you sit around niggas all day. All you do is master the art of conversation, master the art of manipulation. You understand what I'm saying? And then when you get out around real grown men and you get to running that little goddamn jailhouse, you know what I'm saying? That little jailhouse talk and shit, you talking like you, nigga, you don't know what you talking about. Hey, you come to a grown man, we looking at you like, but somebody else, they know, oh yeah, he's the great explainer. Nah, nigga, you ain't explained the goddamn thing, Zip. All of a sudden, because of Charleston White, now it's the South. Nah, nigga, you crazy? You know how many famous rats? Y'all got, man, that might be one. He might be one famous rat, Charleston White. Y'all got hundreds of rats. Thousands of rats. Rat infested. It's more rats in New York City than it is humans. Did you know that? Y'all done got comfortable living amongst the rats. I'ma flame your ass up tomorrow, Zip. Y'all done got comfortable living amongst the rat. Casanet had a rat in his goddamn apartment before he made $100 million. I saw a video of Casanet living with rats. Fuck out of here, nigga. I will flame your ass up. Y'all done got comfortable coexisting with goddamn rats, nigga. Master Splinter was from New York City. Did you know that, Zip? I'm gonna save this shit for your ass tomorrow. Yeah. Product Sniper. Master Splinter was born in New York City, the biggest rat we ever seen in real life. Did you know that? Zip. Hey, Zip. Hey, listen, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Yeah. How you think Casanet got famous? We was all watching a live stream. He was in one of them dirty ass project buildings in one of them apartments with the pissy hallways and all that. You know New York City got the pissy hallways, right? And a big ass rat ran behind his back and we all saw it. And everybody felt sorry for Casanet. And next thing you know, he got famous. He was living with rats. I got the fucking receipts. When you take your trash to them incinerators, it's rats. Zip, you been living with rats. Yeah, your goddamn project building, the trash incinerators got rats all around it. Motherfucker talking about this, boy, you. And this is why I've always held my ground with you New York niggas. I appreciated Zip for this video. And I made sure I screen recorded it. And I made sure I kept it inside my, I did that. You won't get, I want to show you how New York niggas been talking about the South for all these years. So it always just confused me why you New York niggas was so mad at me when I speak on it. You New Yorkers the same way y'all. Yeah, Stacy Galore, I appreciate that 10-piece nugget. Yeah. Big rat business in New York City. The biggest rat we ever seen was Master Splinter. Come on, man. I was a child when the Ninja Turtles came out. And guess what? I knew they lived in New York City in the subways and shit like that. Yeah, I'm gonna let him talk. Let him talk a little bit more. This nigga's crazy.
From New York that y'all be talking about except for Alpo. And 6ix9ine, y'all be acting like 6ix9ine is this big time rat. He's not a big time rat. He didn't tell on big time niggas and none of that.
See what I mean? So 6ix9ine ain't a big time rat. We watched this man, we watched 6ix9ine get his ass on a stand and put away about 30 gang members. Shotty, all them niggas, Shotty, Mel Matrix, Kuda B, all these niggas. But then you got a nigga from New York City named Zip with the Drip gonna tell me 6ix9ine ain't a big time. They're one of the biggest fucking rats in rat history. I'm sorry to tell you, Zip, one of the biggest rats in ratting history. Nigga said, he said it. Look, I'm gonna play your ass up tomorrow, Zip. I'm gonna let the downloads download tonight. I'm not gonna rush it. And I'm gonna flame your ass up. It's been a long time since listen. Big salute to Zip with the Drip because I rock with him. You know what I'm saying? I reached out to Zip. He reached out back. We had a small back and forth conversation. And I got my point across. Just let him know it was never no beef. I ain't got no beef with none of you new YouTube dudes. But you a New York nigga and I'm a South, and then we gonna butt heads a little bit. You understand? Nigga told me 6ix9ine ain't a... See, again, them jail niggas always talk like they smart. Let one of these jailhouse dudes just talk. Don't say... Shh. Look. Shh. Don't say nothing. Shh. Don't say nothing. And if you let them talk long enough, you will understand, nigga, you ain't smart, nigga. You ain't the great explainer, nigga. You type retarded a little bit. You been eating that jail food for 30 years, 20 years. You been eating wham whams and zam zams and ramen noodles and goddamn packed up tuna and shit like that, nigga. You type retarded. Yeah. Hey, you been smoking K2, nigga. Nigga, you been smoking A-Zip. I'm gonna flame your ass up. Flame your ass up tomorrow, nigga. This from a South nigga, too. This from a nigga from the South. I'm gonna flame your ass up. You been smoking K2. You smoked K2 for the last 13 years, B. You know what K2 is? You know what that is? I'm gonna Google it tomorrow. I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna read to you what you been smoking. for the last 15 to 20 years, nigga. Ounces. This nigga Zip was smoking ounces of K2. Nobody want to talk about this. And then you gonna tell me you a great. Who the fuck you explaining to, nigga? You can't explain nothing to me. Zippy with the drippy? You can't explain nothing. Nigga, 6'9" ain't even a big nigga. You been smoking that goddamn that shit close to smoking crack, boss. K2 and crack is in the same category. Did you know that? I'm gonna flame your ass. Listen to this shit, nigga, man. Listen to him.
That he was a rich nigga that ratted. Y'all be trying to act like he's the biggest rat of all times. Y'all niggas in the last 5 years down south, y'all got all of the rats. Famous. Y'all.
I'm gonna have fun tomorrow, but I just want to say this before I get out of here, right? He said in the this nigga Zip crazy. Yo, this nigga Zip is funny as shit. This nigga Zip said in the last 5 years, nigga, y'all been having the biggest rats for the last 30 years, B. From 1980 to now, y'all done had the most, y'all done had famous, a million rats that came up out of there. Nigga, the last, nigga, listen, let me tell you something. We already, listen, man. That nigga Charleston White is not somebody you can compare. He been said he gonna tell that he a rat. He called himself Rat Williams. Who don't know that Charleston White is a rat? And like I said, it's all love. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, I'm gonna tell you, because I'm gonna save some of this shit for tomorrow. But I had an epiphany last year, and I understood that 2025 was gonna be a powerful year. And look, Big U ass is a fucking fugitive of the law, right? And because of the downloads told me to dead whatever back and forth, any kind of so-called YouTube beef, whatever that shit is, get rid of it. It's a waste of time, it's a waste of energy, and it's going to dilute the downloads. It's watering down the message. So Zip with the drip, you know what I'm saying? Me and Just Talk, we already had cleaned that up. That was nothing. But it was a couple of dudes like Zip. It was Spider Loke. Me and Spider Loke had a back and forth. A lot of people don't know about that. But if you've been down with the channel for a long time, you know that me and Spider Loke went back and forth on YouTube the same way me and Zip did. You know what I'm saying? Spider Loke on the West Coast, and it was all because of how I felt about Nipsey Hussle. Like, your name's Spider Loke, and you fuck with Nipsey Hussle, you using his name, you supposed to have been his homie, but you ain't ran down on Wack 100 yet, you ain't bumped into Big U yet, y'all niggas ain't did nothing to nobody, but y'all niggas act like y'all love Nip. That shit was nasty. So I said that to him. He blocked me on his channel, but me and him went back and forth behind that. I challenged the nigga to a fade and everything, because I'm saying to myself, you know, Big U talking about Nipsey ain't no legend. He talking about Nipsey a homosexual. You know, Wack 100 was saying wild shit about Nipsey, and all of y'all niggas be at Adam 22. All of y'all be at No Jumper, and you ain't had a fade with, you ain't called them out. You ain't did nothing. So this year right here, the downloads were just letting me know, like, this gonna be a powerful year. 2025 is gonna be a real year, and it's, the download said, reach out to any and everybody that you might have rubbed the wrong way, or y'all might have had a back and forth on YouTube and did that. I sent Spider Loke some shit. I never heard back from him, but I know he saw it. That's all I needed. I know you saw it. Yo, that shit ain't really had nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? That's what I told him. Like, it really was just, I got a bad taste in my mouth when it come to Cali and you gang member niggas. Like, I don't respect y'all niggas. If y'all niggas is ganging and all that, which y'all supposed to be standing on, one of y'all supposed to ran down on Wack. He ain't ran a fade behind Nipsey yet. So I felt like Black Sam and all that. But, that ain't had nothing to do with you. So I'm going to take those videos down. It's all love. And I reached out to Zip as well. Hey, yo, my nigga, it's nothing personal. It's all business. I don't really know you, and I rock with you. You know what I'm saying? I like your content. You a funny nigga. We don't see eye to eye on certain things, but all that back and forth shit's nasty work. Zip hollered back at me, yo, X, Y, and Z, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no thing. I had asked him about some you know, he's talk about religion. I really like when Zip talk about like being a Muslim and how he break down that religion that he's involved with. I asked him about that, you know what I'm saying? He gave me some real good information on that. He was like, yo, do it ASAP. You know, he was Zip a real nigga. I rock with him. You know, he said I was slandering his name. He didn't like that. That's cool. You know, but we kind of put that right where it was at. And I always, after that, I respected what Zip do. Zip don't speak on me. I don't speak on him. You know what I'm saying? He do what he do. I'm growing my channel. He growing his. But when I saw this the other night, B, I said, yeah, I gotta, you know, it's all love though. You know what I'm saying? But nigga, you not never gonna try to put that on us. As many rats as y'all supported, as many rats as y'all harbored out there in New York, it's more rats than humans. Y'all living with rats. Nigga, you better, hey nigga, don't let this Charleston White situation get you belittled and get you goddamn, you done got confused. Look at this shit right here. Look at this. Look at nasty word. Look at this.
I love them. All of them rap niggas. You don't remember Rilo and all them niggas was running around with you? Yo, you mad solid, Unc? Yeah, you solid, Unc. I wonder what Rilo gonna say now. I wonder how Rilo. I wonder do Rilo feel like Charleston White is still solid now? See, I just call it how it is.
Hey, my bad. I didn't see that. If you sent something, did you send something? Oh, you did. I appreciate it. Look. I appreciate that. Talina, appreciate that 100%. I didn't see that. You know, I'll be in my zone, especially when I get to talk about New York, as you might be new to the channel. But yeah, I appreciate that too. That 3-piece nugget. I'm gonna round that up to 3. That $2.50. Highly appreciate that. Yeah. Real G, real potent information over here. And in the TV on the back of Grown Man Business is for the entertainment part. It's for the fun part. It's for when we gonna get jokes in, when we gonna laugh. That's why I put the TV on the back of the title. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people ask me, you know, why TV? Not like the Grown Man Business podcast or the Grown Man Business this. I put the TV on the back of the name to establish the entertainment. This is entertainment, but it's gonna be pure dope and it's gonna be true. So I appreciate that $2.50. I didn't see it. That's my fault. Yeah, we gonna go live. So this is what we gonna go live too, because and you know I'm gonna end with this as far as Zip, right? We're gonna add in Mano. You know, I'm hard on Hassan Campbell. You know, we're gonna talk about this tomorrow, but I'm hard on Hassan Campbell. You know what I mean? You know, I expect a lot out of Hassan Campbell because he's one of the biggest YouTubers in this algorithm. You know what I mean? In our algorithm, Hassan Campbell is like one of the biggest YouTubers, right? So I expect a lot out of Hassan Campbell. And one thing for sure, 2 things for certain that I gotta give him his credit on is Hassan is going to expose a predator, a New York predator, and he's going to expose a rat from New York City. That's 2 things that boy gonna do. He don't give a fuck. I gotta give Hassan his credit on that. And I didn't know Mano was allegedly a rat. See? Just talk real. I didn't know. So that's what I'm saying. So many rats that come out of. So it's so many rats. We don't even know all the rats. You New York niggas be harboring a lot of rats out there. You know what I'm saying? You know, you niggas be ratting, doing about it. So now I'm finding out by watching Hassan Campbell last night that Mano was a rat, or allegedly. I ain't heard Zip say Mano need to get his paperwork. I ain't heard Zip say nothing. The same way you did what's the boy name? God damn, I can't think of the boy name. Bino, I can't think of the Supreme Team nigga. You need to have done Mano like that. Zip, I'm gonna talk to your ass tomorrow, Zip. You was all on the boy, he a rat. He from the Supreme Team. He need to get his paperwork. What the boy Hassan was talking about said he in jail for 30 years behind Mano. Why Mano got sealed documentation in his paperwork? Why we ain't seen the paperwork from Mano? Yeah, it's probably why he got that big ass cut on it. It's rat infested. And we're gonna talk about that tomorrow. Or I'm gonna have a good fucking time with it. Yeah, you talking your shit. Go ahead and talk your shit, Zip. I'm gonna let you go and do it.
I remember these dudes saying Charleston White was solid. But this is before that tape came out with him sitting on the stand telling on a nigga. So I wonder how they feel. I wonder if they're going to say, oh, nah, he was a little kid. Yo, that don't really count. He was a little kid when it happened. Well, he's a grown-ass man in that last video.
Nah, Zip, we not like New York niggas. We not harboring Charleston White. We not harboring Charleston White. That nigga's a rat. We saw his ass on it. That nigga's a rat. It is what it is, homie. That ain't nobody. We not now. Do the same now. Keep the same energy for Mano. Oh, we gonna have fun tomorrow. I ain't gonna waste no more time. But you New York niggas better be in the. Y'all better Mikey B. All you niggas. Harlem, all you New York niggas better be in the chat tomorrow. I'm going to address you niggas. I'm going to have a good talk with you New York niggas tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. You better make sure your goddamn notification bells are ringing. Ring, ding, dong. Ring, ding, 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 dong. Keep the bells ring. You better goddamn have them bells ringing, goddammit. Come on, be on your ass. I'm gonna leave this clip right here. I ain't even gonna take it down. I'm gonna leave this page right here is going. Zip, I'm gonna talk to you. I'm put your face in the thumbnail and all that, Zip. You, Mano, all you niggas gonna be in the thumbnail tomorrow. Rats and everything. I'm gonna put some rats in there too. It's just so you know it. I don't want you to be upset about it. I want you to feel the way. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna definitely put rats and shit all in the thumbnail with you niggas, if you don't mind. I'm driving my motherfucking truck. This nigga Zip went from talking about Charleston White to disrespecting Southern niggas, calling us rat lovers and shit like that. You New York niggas got some fucking nerve talking about you got some nerve talking about who involved with rats and who ain't involved with rats. You motherfucker got some goddamn nerve, boy. All the goddamn cheese y'all eating in them chopped cheese sandwiches in New York City. You wonder why your ass eating chopped cheese every goddamn day. Yeah, it's rat infested. It's motherfucking chopped cheese. Everybody want to eat a goddamn chopped cheese and don't wonder why your ass eating the cheese. We don't eat chopped cheese where I'm from. We ain't chopping no motherfucking cheese up like that every day at the bodega. We ain't even got bodegas, nigga. We don't eat chopped cheese with you niggas like that out there. Hey, yeah, you know what I mean? We gonna have fun shit tomorrow, man. Hey, look. Big U is cursed, man, for 100 years, man. And it just ain't real way around it. You know what I'm saying? The game is over. R.I.P. to Nipsey fucking Hussle, man. You know, everything's coming full circle with this situation. Nobody told me to do those shorts. No, everybody told me not to do them. Yo, I'm gonna show you some shit, right? Everybody was like, yo, be careful. These niggas is this. I'm on the West Coast. I go to the West Coast. I ain't worried about none of that shit. But I can say, like, nobody told you the downloads was downloaded. My downloads was downloaded. I didn't know why. And I was just like taking shorts and making videos and editing them. And I would do this shit every day. I did 9 of these joints. 9 different videos, shorts, minute-long shorts, where I edited them up and made them look nice. And look at this shit.
Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. God. They assassinated Nipsey Hussle and they gave us Crip Mag. They assassinated Nipsey Hussle and they gave us Brick Baby and they made y'all love it. Shoved it in your face. Homie can't even talk without using the C. He called, yo, I don't even want to try to talk like Crip Mac right now. It's just outrageous. Shit is crazy. Get rid of the Malcolm X. Get rid of the intelligent gangster and get y'all Crip Mac. Get y'all Brick Baby. Nipsey Hussle was giving up game. Nipsey Hussle wasn't always talking about gang banging. Nipsey Hussle was talking about investing. Nipsey Hussle was talking about opportunity zones. Nipsey Hussle was talking about health. Dr. Sebi got rid of Nipsey Hussle, smoked him, assassinated him, and then gave us Crip Mac and Brick Baby. Damn! Is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. God. They assassinated Nipsey Hussle and they gave us Crip Mac. They assassinated Nipsey Hussle and they gave us Brick Baby and they made y'all love it. Shoved it in your face. Homie can't even talk without using the C. He called, yo, I don't even want to try to talk like Crip Mac right now. It's just outrageous. Shit is crazy. He don't yeah, get rid of the Malcolm X, get rid of the intelligent gangster and give y'all Crip Mac. Give y'all Brick Baby. Nipsey Hussle was giving up game. Nipsey Hussle wasn't always talking about gang banging. Nipsey Hussle was talking about investing. Nipsey Hussle was talking about opportunity zones. Nipsey Hussle was talking about health. Dr. Sebi got rid of Nipsey Hussle, smoked him, assassinated him, and then gave us Crip Mac and Brick Baby. Damn!
You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody made me. Actually, everybody tried to deter me. They tried to tell me not to do it, not to make these videos, not to talk about Big U, not to talk about that. You know, it's 6-0 business, nigga. Nah, it's our business. Nipsey Hussle was a public figure. When you become a public figure, nigga, you are now bigger than your region. Your geographical location you are bigger than that. And it took somebody like me, it took for grown man business to tell y'all that Nipsey was bigger than the program. You ask one of them Cali niggas, they talk, oh, Nipsey was just a gang member. He wasn't bigger than the program. Nobody's bigger than the Nah, Nipsey grew bigger than the program and they killed him. They killed him for that. Fuck you talking about? You think those athletes wanted to be with Big U? You think they wanted to rock with Big U? Hell no. If Nipsey was still alive, that same athlete that had Big U's DNA under his fingernails when he died would have cut ties with Big U and he would have went right to All Money In. And guess what? Nipsey Hussle would have said to himself, I guess it's a new business venture we about to go into. All Money In Sports Agency, All Money In Sports Management. You can't make this up, man. It is what it is, and it's gonna be what's gonna be. But listen, we gonna stay on top of this story. You know what I'm saying? Only because it's something I've been talking about. I don't ride waves over here at Grown Man Business TV. If you notice, it's a lot going on in these YouTube streets that I have not even spoken about because, you know, I'd rather take a couple of days off than to have to come up here and talk about every single thing they put in this algorithm. That's not my lane. That's not what I do. So salute to everybody that's in the DMs. You know what I'm saying? Yo, GMB TV, where you at? What's going on? I'm like, yo, really? The shit I don't want to talk, like what's going on, I ain't even really pressed to talk about. I spoke about the Dolce situation. I made a message out of that, but you know, if it ain't real, it ain't real. If it ain't real, then the downloads don't download. And I don't force the downloads. But I woke up today to over 100 DMs. Shit looked crazy. I was like, I thought somebody died. Last time my joint blew up like that, it was like Takeoff had passed away. My shit was just ringing. It almost, you would have thought I knew Takeoff the way my DMs was going crazy. And it was the same way today where my DMs just went crazy. And I'm like, what's going on? Big U is an actual fugitive of the law. Big U ass is done. And I'm going to tell you something. If they give him 100 years or something, you got to know the prophecy is real. You got to know the prophecy is real, homie. You can't speak something to in existence that ain't going to exist. That's not already written for existence. You can't speak something to existence that's not already written. Nas said it was written for a reason. It was written for a reason, homie. You can't speak something into this universe that has not already been scripted. I told y'all a long time ago in these shorts, that man is cursed for 100 years. I didn't know he was going to become a fugitive of the law, federal, and what? Game over. So listen, man, you already know what time it is, you know. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. You feel what I'm saying? Now, you already know you can tap in and you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You do know what I suggest. And I suggest you tap in. Listen, man, I suggest you tap into this Grown Man Business. I suggest you tap into this Grown Man content at all times. You already know what it is. Straight off the brick into the bottles. Yeah, pure dope, straight off the brick into the bottles. Straight raw, pure, uncut, no extras, no preservatives. We not sugarcoat nothing and we not dressing nothing up. Give you that game straight raw. Pure dope. Yeah, it's pure dope. I go missing for 2 or 3 days and y'all get the shakes. Y'all start going through withdrawals. My DMs turn up. Where you at, GMB? What's going on? I ain't went nowhere. But when it's pure dope, straight off the brick into the bottles, you might have to wait a day. The dope is on its way, homie. We not stepping on this. Oh, it's a lot of dope out there. Don't worry. You can go get that dope. It's everywhere. But this right here, this ain't something you gonna get everywhere. Make sure you hit the notifications. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe button. We are officially at 38,000 subscribers. 38,000. Pure dope. You know what I mean? Me and my telephone. Me and my iPhone. No microphones. No green screen. No background. No extras. No preservatives, nigga. Me and the iPhone. Direct to consumer. I'm talking directly to you. That's it. Hit the like button and the subscribe button so you get the notifications. You know what I mean? And you know, I can't lie, man. Again, we gonna talk Zip. I'm gonna have you don't gotta address me. I don't really need you to respond to me. But just know I'm gonna do a fucking live stream directly towards you, New York niggas. And we're gonna have it's so fun and it's so comical when I get to talking about you New York niggas, B. Y'all ain't really never heard no Southern. Well, yeah, I'm the one. I'm the 1 in 10,000. I'm the exception to the rules. Yeah, I'm like Django. You know Django? Go watch the movie Django, nigga. I'm him. I'm Django. Talking that crazy shit, nigga. You the greatest. Nigga, you smoking K2, yo. You smoke K2 for half of your goddamn existence, nigga. You ain't explaining nothing. Why nobody ain't told that man that? Why nobody ain't say, Zip, hold up, B, don't call yourself the great explainer. You been smoking K. I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna show you what the K2 look like. This nigga grandmama was smuggling ounces of K2 to him. He was getting high. Nigga, ain't no nigga smoking crack gonna ever explain nothing to me. You smoked crack before. All right? Yeah, they told me, it was snorting coke. You was a dope head. Don't get to explaining nothing to me, nigga. So I don't know what you smoking right now out there in New York, but we gonna have a whole conversation because a lot of the weed ain't even weed right now. You niggas is smoking CBD plants with tarpers and sprayers on it. To get your ass on this channel and get to talking about what we do, rats, who the rats is and who the rats ain't. And then you got a whole rat named Mano. Yeah, we gonna talk about that. Then fuck it. We gonna go and do it. We gonna have a good live stream. We gonna run these numbers up. And you like it or you don't. I don't want no smoke with you. I don't want to go to war. I ain't arguing with no niggas on YouTube no more. That ain't never gonna happen again. If you didn't get in with Just Talk Real Talk got in, then you lost. I'm not going back and forth with no niggas. I'm not going back. I'm not going back and forth. I'm not going back and forth with none of you there. Back and forth with you niggas? Hell nah. Salute the bad news, Norfolk. Hey, Norfolk VA bad news. I'm not going back and forth with no YouTuber, nigga. I'm gonna say what I gotta say to your ass. You gonna hear it. And that's it. And I'm gonna line it up. I'm gonna close the blinds so that I'm gonna make sure this shit is perfect. I'm gonna make sure it's epic. We almost at 40,000, man. I can't wait to hit 40K. That's gonna be a beautiful milestone, man. You know, hey, man. You know, salute to all my content creators in the algorithm, especially in our algorithm, man. Keep doing your content. Don't stop, man. Consistency is always key. You know what I mean? Hustle trumps talent when talent don't hustle. Hustle trumps talent when talent don't hustle. All you gotta do is stay consistent. Find your lane and just stay consistent, man. This shit it's gonna try you. You gonna feel tired. You gonna feel like, man, I don't feel like talking. You know, if it ain't downloaded, don't download. Don't do it, but do your shit. Salute to all my YouTubers, man. Everybody making content. We all locked in. I love this shit, you know what I'm saying? And I rock with everybody. I ain't going back and forth with no nigga, you know what I'm saying, unless it's really necessary. Unless it's somebody from the outside trying to shit on this algorithm or talk down on what we do, then we can go back and forth. But as far as anybody in the algorithm, I'm going to talk my shit to you New York niggas though, if you don't mind. And then you could thank your boy. Where you at? Where my boy at? You could thank your homie right here. You know what I'm saying? What's his name? Lil Zippy right here. Here you go right here. You could thank this nigga for what I'm gonna do to y'all.
He hope Antoine Doolittle stay in jail. He don't got no remorse
for that person that he took his life.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and explain some more to me.
The hypocrisy of Charleston White.
Yeah.
The hypocrisy of you industry niggas, you rap niggas, Fam Goon. Nigga Rollo on the internet talking about his name is Fam Goon. That's still his moniker on the internet, Fam Goon. He talking that goon talk. But when dudes start calling him a rat, start calling him a snitch or whatever, he start talking about.
Good morning. The birds is chirping for you, bird brain ass niggas. You need to wake up.
What's this nigga?
The street code shit we been living in.
Hey, watch this nigga Zip, yo. Hey, watch Zip. Listen to him.
Oh, that street code is over. That street code is over. Blah, blah. You a fool if you still rapping with the street code and blah, blah, blah. That street code is over. That street code is over. That street code is over. Blah, blah. You a fool if you still rapping with the street code and blah, blah, blah.
Be fraudulent.
Oh, that street code is over. That street code is over. Blah, blah. You a fool if you still rapping with the street code and blah, blah, blah. Oh, that street code is over. That street code is over. Blah, blah. You a fool if you still rapping with the street code and blah, blah, blah.
What the fuck? Hey, bro, this nigga crazy. Hey, bro, hey, bro, I would do a comedy show with this nigga, respectfully. I swear to God, me and this nigga could get on stage. We could probably sell out some shows, man. Let's get into stand-up comedy, Zip. Fuck all that sports talk shit, nigga. Me and you and somebody, we get on this. We could do a comedy tour, nigga. Cause mad people was telling I'm funny. I'm just saying that shit was funny. And if he won't imitate Rollo. That's what he thinks Southern niggas sound like. Hey, bro, respectfully, it's all good. I ain't mad at the nigga. The shit funny. But that's what he think we sound like, bro. That nigga talking about Rollo. Blah, blah, blah. The street life is over. That's fucked up. That's fucked up, homie. And I'm going to check that shit. No, I'm going to check that, homie. I'm going to check that, nigga. I don't respect that. I got to check that. See, what's this nigga? I'm telling you, he talking about the South. Look.
Nigga, please, nigga.
Look.
You running around your name Fam Goon. I don't know no goons that ain't on street time. I don't know no goons that ain't on street time. So how your name Fam Goon, but you talking about if you still running around on street timing, you ass backwards. The hypocrisy of these country niggas is what I should have named this video.
The hypocrisy of these, I'm a flame your ass up. Fuck it, it's war, nigga. You want to go to war? You want to go to war with me? Okay. The hypocrisy of these country. Then you talking to country niggas. Nah, hey, don't try to save them. Hey, just talk. Don't try to save that nigga, son. Don't try to say goddamn K2 smoking ass niggas. You New York niggas, you smoking K2. Yeah, I'm going to have something to say to you tomorrow. Fuck all that. We go talk. Nigga talk about the street code is over. I'm blah, 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 blah. The street code is over. Blah, that's a wild nigga for that boy. That nigga crazy, son. Fuck, yo, hey, boy, shit. I almost crashed my truck watching this shit the other night. I swear to God, I almost crashed my truck. I almost drove off the road. I couldn't believe it. I had to watch it again. I said, this nigga, see, he can't. We're going to talk about it tomorrow. You know what I mean? Bitch, salute the chat, man. Hit the like button, subscribe, but make sure y'all locked into the channel. I mean, like I said, we approaching 40,000 subscribers, man. 38,163. Good number. Good number. That nigga said, blah, 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 street code is over. That's fucked up. You know what I mean? I said, damn, son. I had to sit with that for a few minutes, and I said, yeah, I'm going to get at this nigga. Fuck it, we going up. So, yeah, man, big salute to the chat, man. You already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. You feel what I'm saying? You know you can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest? I suggest you tap in. Gang.